everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a couple of days from back in April cooking in my kitchen, going for a walk in our local park, and clearing the last little bit so we can get this garden finally ready for planting. This day I'm starting by making taco bowls for supper. It's one of our go-to meals when we want a quick and easy supper. I have some rice cooking off camera that you just can't see, and we mostly use ground chicken in our meals. I have that browning up in the frying pan with some taco seasoning. Then I'm cutting up some tomatoes and green onions and an orange pepper, which I'm going to saute in the frying pan once the meat is done. It is such an easy meal to make. A bowl with some rice, taco meat, tomatoes, green onions, salsa, some hot peppers, sour cream, and some shredded cheese. It really comes together for something really delicious. Before I went to bed this evening, I wanted to make some blueberry muffins. This recipe is the same blueberry lemon recipe I have over on the blog, except I don't put in the lemon filling. You can use fresh or frozen blueberries in the recipe, and I'll have the link to the recipe down below. It was such a nice day the next day that we decided to take a walk through a local park. This being the end of April, we were just beginning to see some of the first flowers of spring and some of the buds. And I look forward to coming again when everything is green and in bloom. After our walk, I needed to make some bread as well as some pizza dough for supper. I used the same recipe for both. It's my easy bread recipe that I also have over on the blog. The recipe makes 2 loaves, but I took a third of the dough and formed it into a pizza crust instead. I didn't do the second rise on the pizza dough as I do with the bread, and I knead the bread dough for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm keeping the pizza pretty simple tonight with some bacon, onion, cheese, and sauce. We had these ingredients to use up, and this was a great way to do it. With the bread all done and out of the oven, I'm going to rub some butter into the crust before it cools. I had high hopes of getting this whole area cleared away, but trying to do it all by hand, it is just too big of a job for this year, while also trying to do it around work schedules. So I'll end up with just half of it cleared this year and start with a smaller garden. I still have lots of container pots from last year I can plant in as well. We finish off the evening with some barbecue chicken drumsticks. I had some spinach and strawberries in the fridge, so I decided to make a spinach salad and use it up. Sometimes it is the simple meals that can be the most comforting. Using what you have, trying not to be wasteful, especially with the cost of food these days. Let me say you're not alone if you too feel the pinch when it comes to making food for your family. Hang in there. I encourage you to go through the food you have and see what meals you can make for your family, perhaps ones that you haven't thought of before. We are always looking for new ways to use up leftovers or new recipes to try with ingredients that we already have on hand. And I have a few of these recipes over in the blog, some of which were created by using ingredients I already had in hand and trying to mix things up a little bit. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like to see some more slow living homemaking content, you can check out these videos. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and be well. And until next time, bye.